It is the fight that has been hyped for the better part of the last year. It is Goku versus Jiren. Jiren the Grey, Universe 11, Goku, Universe 7, and we finally have the results for this big battle. The 1 hour special comes this Saturday, but we've already got spoilers for the next week, episode number 111, and we know who's going to win now. And we also have a name for Goku's new form. So if you guys are as hyped as I am, get ready to get into these spoilers. But if you don't want spoilers, I'd advise you to click off right now, because it's gonna let you know exactly who's gonna win, and it's gonna be some very hype stuff. But if you guys are ready, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Legendary team, we are always growing, and don't forget to leave your comments down below after to let me know what you guys think. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into this, and we're going to talk about these spoilers for 111 and get right into it and dig deeper and find out what might be coming in the tournament in the future weeks. So, we've got the title for episode number 111. Extreme Battle of Another Dimension. Hit versus Jiren.
Oh my god!
The title alone gets you so hyped just because it sounds so badass. One, Hit versus Jiren. I mean, fan service or no? We've been waiting for Hit versus Jiren for so long. It's been hyped up almost as much as Goku versus Jiren at this point. And now we are finally getting that battle in the next couple weeks. So we're going to have Hit versus Jiren, and it goes on to say, Universe 6's linchpin Hit versus the strongest warrior Jiren. After finally going into action, the mightiest man Jiren has seriously wounded Goku. So we know from the episode preview that we got, Goku's going to get destroyed by the Spirit Bomb. That's one thing we do know, but one thing a lot of people didn't point out, Goku still has his shirt on in that scene where it shows him after being hit by the Spirit Bomb. He's still got the blue part of his gi on. In all of the promotional images we've gotten so far, it's been Goku standing there shirtless with his body absolutely destroyed. And you can also point out in the initial preview where we see Goku versus Jiren in Super Saiyan Blue, Goku's getting his ass kicked, but there's no actual battle damage on his clothing, like not at least in the light of what we've seen so far in all the promotional images. His orange gi is not ripped off. Even when he shoots the Spirit Bomb, orange gi is still good, he's just in base form. Then Goku gets cracked by that Spirit Bomb, it rips off the outer layer of his gi, and he's still got the blue on. But based on this preview and from the information we've been given, Goku's new form after being hit with the Genki Dama or the Spirit Bomb is still not enough. Goku is going to still get crushed by Jiren just because of the fact that Goku still got the blue shirt on, and he's going to get beat down to the point where we see him in the promotional picture with all those scratches and bruises, and we see Goku's strong back as it's been hyped up as. But we now know Goku is going to lose to Jiren, and Jiren is going to move right on to the next strongest competitor in the tournament, or at least the next strongest as far as everybody knows, because I'll still say it's Vegeta. I don't care, it's the fanboy in me. Vegeta is number 2. But he's going after Hit. Jiren versus Hit. It says Jiren sets his sights on the next strongest assassin, the Universe 6 warrior Hit. One thing we know about Jiren so far in this tournament, he hasn't gone after anyone on his own. He's been commanded by the Universe 11 Supreme Kai or the God of Destruction to go after specific individuals. As we see in the previous preview, we found out that the Universe 11 Kai is the one who directs him to go after Goku. And he hasn't attacked anyone else so far in the tournament. He's just been resting, building up his energy, just sitting there observing everything going on. Other than that, we've seen him get into a few altercations when he's provoked initially, but aside from that, Jiren has been sitting there waiting. So it begs the question, Hit must be known in other universes for him to be targeted next after Goku. The only reason Goku was the initial target is because Goku was the reason people thought this tournament was even taking place, even though that's not the case at all. It's the reason the tournament is taking place is because Zeno was going to erase all the universes. But with Goku being the initial target, we have a reason for him being gone after. Now, with Universe 11 sicking Jiren on Hit, we now know, as far as hierarchy goes in the tournament, Hit is up there in that upper echelon. And we also know Hit has had some interaction with Universe 11, because you saw with him and Jiren earlier on, after Jiren took out Kel, Hit was right there in the middle, and he looked at him and he said, "You." So he's got to know him in some way, as well as the fight between Hit and Dispo, where Dispo said he was already very familiar with Hit, and probably went after Hit because he thought his speed could counter everything. But it makes you wonder, how is the fight between Hit and Jiren gonna go? I mean, is the time skip gonna matter? Because it does say it's a battle of another dimension, but I don't think the time skip is gonna be as big in this battle as it would be as the initial time when Hit debuted. I think it's gonna be more so just like with Dispo. Hit's going to have to adapt, and he's going to show Goku just how you fight someone who's on that upper echelon. So we're going to see Hit versus Jiren, and I feel like that's going to be a nice way to set the new level or the new bar for what the Tournament of Power is and what the battles are going to mean from here on out. But now, on to the hype. Goku's new transformation. You guys have been wondering what it's going to be called, wondering what the name is going to be, and we finally got some clearance on that, and I'm going to go ahead and read what it says. By the way, these translations come from Herms98 on Twitter. He translates all the time. Great translations, great source. If you guys want to follow him, be sure to do that. I'll leave it in the description below. But with that said, it goes in to say, Goku this week, will he be able to master having his body react on its own? That definitely pays homage, or I guess brings back something that was foreshadowed back in the Resurrection of F arc, and I'll talk about that in 1 second. Goes on to say, Goku has been injured head to toe by Jiren's attack. So we know initially Goku was jacked up by the Spirit Bomb, and he rose back up like a phoenix out the ashes and got his ass back in the battle with this new Genki Dama or Spirit Bomb covered ki, and he's still going to get crushed by Jiren. I think if anything, he's going to keep up with Jiren for a short second, and Jiren's going to see that, okay, this is a problem, and like I thought, Jiren hasn't really been taking Goku 100% serious as far as when they were fighting in Super Saiyan Blue. He's going to see that Goku could be an issue, and he's going to crush Goku, and like it says, Goku's going to be injured from head to toe. But it says, however, immediately before going down, he awakened a new power called Mastery of Self-Movement, where his body reacts on its own. Mastery of Self-Movement. Where have we heard that before? The beginning of Dragon Ball Super back in the Resurrection of F arc. When Whis was training Goku and Vegeta, he said it's something you've got to get used to. You got to stop taking so much time to focus on how you're going to react and dodge and all this, and let your body do it on its own. You got to train your body to where your body will dodge on its own. He said it's something that he can do, meaning Whis, and it's something that Beerus is doing but hasn't mastered, but Beerus can do. So with that said, it makes you wonder, how is Goku going to even, like, how does this form work? It looks like, I'm going to say, because the reason he can react is because of the ki from the Spirit Bomb. It's not just regular ki, it's life energy. So maybe it's the way the life energy reacts. It gives his body another, I guess, it gives his body sensory abilities of its own to where his body can move and react. And people wondering why Jiren doesn't eliminate Goku, I'm going to say maybe Goku is going to evade and get away, and maybe Universe 11 will see that as, oh, they'll take it as a laugh and just brush him off and tell Jiren, don't worry about him, he can't do anything with you, he's not a threat, go on and take out the next biggest opponent in the tournament, Hit. And that's why I think Goku's going to get away, not get eliminated, and have time to rest. But what I think this is leading to, we're going to see Goku versus Jiren coming up again. A part 2, a second climax. I'm calling it now. We're going to see Goku versus Jiren part 2, where Goku's going to know how to use this form a little bit better. I don't see him mastering it, because if self-movement is something that even Beerus hasn't mastered himself, and he's a god of destruction, Goku's not god of destruction level yet. We want him to be, but he's really not if you really boil it down. So I think it's going to be Goku possibly not mastering, but getting better with this form, seeing how his body reacts and adapts. Maybe he'll get into another alternate fight on the side, but for right now, I'm going to call it now, Goku versus Jiren part 2. We're going to have that before this tournament is over. We're going to see Goku actually have a good showing against Jiren. So now we have confirmation of who's going to win the initial battle between Goku and Jiren. It's going to be Jiren. He's going to stomp Goku out, and we're going to see Goku in that beat down, tattered form by the end of 111 at least, where he's going to have his shirt ripped off, his body's going to be wrecked, and he's going to be over off on the side somewhere, just like we've seen Kel and Khalifa sitting on the side for so long. They've had so much break time, it makes you wonder, where the hell are they in this tournament? They're like, are they under a rock? But we're going to have Goku get a little bit of downtime to relax, get his body back, and figure out how to use this form properly. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, episode number 111, absolutely hype, and just getting more hype. It is just, oh my god. I, for myself, I kind of foresaw Goku having issues with Jiren even with this new form, because while it's a new form, I just can't see Jiren being taken out that easily. But a good way to save it, because a lot of people were complaining, how do you debut a new form and have Goku get his ass kicked right after? It's because it's not mastered and he doesn't know how to use it, and they're going to actually have him, while some people are saying it's an ass pull, he's just popping out a new form, literally similar to Trunks did with the, the Spirit Sword. I feel like it's going to be Goku ass pulling initially, but he's going to learn how to use the form and learn how to adapt to it like he always does and make it his new standard, at least for this tournament. And him and Jiren are going to have one more battle after this. And it's going to be the definitive battle. Maybe the clock will run out during the fight. Maybe Goku will get the elimination. I don't know how to call it at this point, but I'm going to say there's going to be one more fight between Goku and Jiren. But with that said, Hit versus Jiren on the horizon, Goku's new form of mastery of self movement. We've got all this hype coming in the next few weeks, ladies and gentlemen, and we haven't even hit the 1 hour special yet. So if you guys are hyped, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, because I know I am hyped. I honestly don't know how to react because there's just so much going on, and it just makes you wonder how this tournament is going to actually turn out. As much as we've kind of speculated and guessed and tried to assume, you really can't figure it out how this tournament's going to go. Is Universe 11 going to take out Goku? Is Goku going to take out everybody with his new form? Is it going to come down to Goku and Jiren alone? What is Vegeta going to do?
NANI?
That's always going to be a question on my mind. What is Gohan going to do? We still have the Universe 6 and the Namekians. We still got so much more to touch on this tournament, and feels like we aren't even at the true climax yet. We're at like a partial peak. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. How do you feel about Goku getting his ass kicked? Do you think there will be a part 2 between Goku versus Jiren? Do you think they're going to come back and have Goku with this new form, not mastered, but a little bit better with it, and he's going to give Jiren a run for his money? I feel like that's going to be the issue here. That's going to be what happens to go on moving forward. But with that, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section. I got to hear what you guys think about this, because this is some hype news. We actually got the reveal of who is going to win this battle. It's been talked about so much, and it's just like, wow, we finally got it now. Like, holy crap. But with that, legendary team, you know, all I want to ask you guys to do, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, like I said. And as usual, stay lit, stay legendary. And I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.